the one guy in the whole army right here. There he is. Ooh, got blasted. All right, yo, what's up, guys? Just Rick here, and we're gonna be jumping into New Hampton Ramparts again, New Hampton Castle. I remember you guys liked the gunslinger of this, but that was during beta. Now we're actually in, I guess, official release. And again, remind you guys that this is the C version of the game, so you guys don't have to bother asking me. But guys, we're gonna be jumping into it with my Spellsword. Been having a lot of fun with this class. Been through all the tutorial dungeons, so about level 10 is where the game actually starts ramping up. So, and luckily for me, I'm almost max level on my gunslinger, so I have a lot of experience with the game already. So, I'm gonna make this probably easier than what it will be for your first playthrough. But you know, that's just because I've gotten a feeling of how to play this game pretty much. So, for now, usually at the lower levels, your troops are not going to have too much of an impact. Right now I have a lot of light infantry troops. They're not going to have a lot of damage, so mostly I'm going to be compensating for that by doing tons of freaking damage. And the cool thing about the Spellsword I really like is that she has a lot of AoEs that are great for, at least they're great for troops. AoEs turn out are not actually that efficient against, obviously against single target mobs like the trolls or ogres or something like that. So right now, you can see on the right I have this kind of rune thing going on here. It's really hard to explain that. It's really something that you're going to have to try, but just suffice to say, when you build up runes by using certain types of skills. And the Spellsword actually has two different types of trees right now. You can either have ice skills or the thunder skills. And so those are the runes on the left. Left are the ice skills, right are the thunder. And when you start using your skills, you start building up those runes, and depending on which combination of runes you pick up is what kind of extra skill you can do. You can activate that extra skill by pressing R. This is like my ice skill right now. Just like Ice Blast does a ton of damage. And, you know, I can't go through all the combinations right now, but there's 2 ice runes. It does that kind of front flip, that attack. This is 3 lightning runes, kind of does this like AoE thing. So you're going to see me doing that a lot. Just kind of to AoE kill these guys efficiently. If I have one rune of either type, I can cast this buff right now, which actually is a defense buff, which is really nice. And right now, I don't have all of the rune combinations available to me because I need some passives, so I'm not the high enough level to get them yet. So just keep that in mind. That's kind of how the Spellsword plays. I kind of did a quick rundown of it, but you'll get much more acquainted with it the more you play. I really love the AoEs to kill these troops of enemies. And like I said, I'm not the strongest against just one guy like this, so this is why I highly suggest having a troop that can compensate for that by having really strong single target damage. Alright, you got this skill. I like using this against single target. Probably one of my favorite skills is that Halo skill right there, because it also does significant single target damage too. So pretty low cooldown on that. So just trudging along, guys. If you guys remember, I think a lot of you guys have seen my initial playthrough of this on my gunslinger class back in beta. So things have changed since then. I did mention in my last video that they had a patch update which made the single target, or excuse me, your troops a little bit stronger in comparison to you. And that is still the case, I'd say. Can't really tell right now because my troops are low level, but trust me when I say that I'm about to job change them into some troops that can actually decimate like this guy and like no problem. So, but for now, like I said, I'm gonna be doing that extra damage just to compensate. So right now I'm actually a little bit low on HP, or I've taken a few hits. So I'm gonna actually build up this combination of runes, 2 ice and 2 lightning. If I press R now, it heals me. So that's just kind of how this class plays right now. It really is. You can abuse that as much as you want as long as you have the runes for it. So actually, I don't think it costs any SP to cast those kinds of skills. So it's really nice. I know a buddy of mine has one of these close to max level, and he has some really good buffs, like damage buffs for the whole party, and you know, defense buffs for the whole party. And like I said, anybody near you will receive those buffs. So it's really nice. There, this guy's getting hit with like freezing and shit. Let's go over here and take care of these big guys. I think there's a scorpion on the... No, not yet. It's been a while since I've done this dungeon, since I've been in the higher level places. Man, I love that skill. And you always want to press R whenever you get that combination up of runes, because you can't build up anymore until you use them up. So it kind of adds an element of the game that is a little. It's not random. I don't want to say it's random. It's just like hectic, I'd say, because you're trying to use the right skills to build up the correct combination of runes that you want to use so you can get the right skill off. But sometimes when you're just casting skills, you're not even really paying attention to what skills you got open. So, all right, these guys coming in from the right over here. Get wrecked. Right now, my troops are playing a lot more supportive role as they usually do because I only got light infantry troops because of, you know, early in the game. That is a really powerful skill right there. And use a healing skill again. Oops. If I use 2 lightning, I get like a lightning rod attack right there. It's pretty nice. A little bit of AoE. And you'll notice that a lot of my ice skills are actually freezing people, or at least slowing their attack speed down, which is also really good. On top of the good AoE, they can status effect people. I think if I have 1 lightning and 1 ice rune, I'll have a different kind of buff. Yeah, I do. This buff gives me HP regen. So slowly I'll be recovering my HP. Love that shit. And if you're wondering if you can charge up the runes without hitting an enemy, you can't. So you have to hit an enemy with one of your attacks to get the rune for it. So sadly, you can't charge up the healing on the side, you know. Got to be in combat, basically. Okay, we got 3 ice runes. This one's like an automatic freeze attack. The 3 ice runes is pretty good. Automatic freeze, so then your teammates can do some significant damage. I don't know if it works 100% on the large enemies, though, the champions or commanders. Looks like we're going pretty strong right now. And I can only assume that later on, when you get some stronger skills, you can utilize the runes like maximum efficiency. For instance, I think there might be a really strong skill I can get if I get like, you know, 6 ice runes or something. Not too sure on that because I haven't looked at this skill tree that much, but I think that's might be how that worked. And that guy got F'd by some mortar troops, which if I remember correctly, I think we're going to get a pair of mortar troops just for this next segment, which is going to be really nice. And I will be able to do this probably better than my gunslinger did. And yes, we did, so we're going to move these mortar troops up here. Quickly have them move over here. I'm going to actually bring my 2 troops over here, which is my infantry and my 2 infantries. Love the Kingdom Under Fire 2 music. So, guys, I am going to be playing my Spellsword, so I kind of feel like I neglected a lot of the kind of content that I could have shown on my gunslinger, but I'm going to have a better, more expertise kind of run on my Spellsword. So if you guys are wondering how the level content is or how Spellsword can play, then I'm actually kind of interested as well. So we're going to select the mortar troops. Sadly, the mortar troops don't have any skills, so right now they're just going to do basic attack, and we'll just leave them to do that. And he'll probably kill him, actually. No, I don't think he is. Yeah. There are mortars on both sides. Oh, shit. Block that. Did I block it? No, I didn't. You can't actually block that knockdown if you want. See, I'll block it next time. Next time, I'll block it. Yo, he's just standing there. Oh, well, no. I'm going to get F. Nope. Looks like I'm good. Looks like they broke the gate. And, guys, I think if you've seen my latest gunslinger video, you'll see how powerful those... I don't get to control the musket minion, or mortar minion, but you can see how strong the mortar minion are. And I think a general consensus with the game, as far as looking in the forums go, there are some certain troops that are really powerful, and mortars are one of them, to be honest. So, humongous AoE with that hail strike. Have not shown this class's execution, mostly because it's hard to get a stun off right now. If I can get a stun off, though, I'll be able to show this execution because it's really nice. I just need to find somebody who's stunned, which I think I can get a stun if I use this lightning. Lightning? Oh, here it is. Look at the hail right here. Or no? Was that it? I don't think that was. Sorry. False alarm. Let's try it again. No, I keep hitting people who are knocked down, which is a big AoE in itself, so not a terrible thing. kind of waiting for somebody to get stunned. Kind of having a hard time there, but if they get stunned, you actually do a Herald Strike attack, similar to that one, except it's actually more Herald Strikes, believe it or not. So it's actually even stronger. I do love the AoE that we got. And right now we don't have to worry about the mortar strikes since they're NPC driven, so we can't make a shot, so we're gonna have to take care of this guy. Cool thing about the scorpions actually is once they're in like melee range, they are no longer able to cast their shockwave skills. So what you can do is actually kind of lead them on and bring them back into the fray. Usually, let's go. Yeah, come over here. Come on. Oh, come on, dude. I think it's because my troops are over there screwing around with him. Which is fine. We can possibly kill him. I don't know. I got this ogre on me, too, so might be kind of annoying. Nah, we can kill him. My hail strike. Ooh, use the block? Okay. Been really good with the blocks because I know, like, all of these enemies' attack patterns and stuff, so. That's such a nice skill. I probably shouldn't have brought my melee troops in here. I might actually send them back. They're just gonna get shit on by this scorpion here. So, oh, what is that ogre doing? And we're able to kill him. Yeah, the infantry will have a much better time against just, you know, other infantry and stuff. Don't want to really fight against one of those guys with the infantry. And even then, the infantry are not doing too well, so I'm going to actually use my reinforcement skill to heal them back up. There you go, that's 50% heal, and it actually has a 45-second cooldown, so it's really efficient. Annihilating some commanders right now. Let me shoot a lightning bolt. I really want to get stun on one of these guys, so I can at least show it once. Oh, I think they're retreating. Yeah, that guy is at least. And mortars, man, they did work. My infantry did 12 damage. Come on, infantry, step up. These guys keep dying before I can get to them. Okay, that guy got juggled. Get wrecked. All right, who's over here? The one guy in the whole army, right here. There he is. Ooh, got blasted. Oh my goodness. But anyway, guys, I think that is the instance. We did win right there. I did kind of make this easier than probably it should have been, but I'm going to get some troops right now, guys, and we did pick up a new rune mastery skill, which is going to be nice. I'm going to have a different combination of runes in the next video, and I'm going to see what they do. I think they're just further buffs. Like, for instance, if I had one rune, I get... Oh my god, look at how much EXP those troops got. They leveled up to 13 in one go. And we got some musketeers. That's great, actually, because I really want musketeers. So, anyway, guys, next video, we're going to bring some real troops instead of these light infantry. They're like the base of base classes right now. So, going to job change them into, for instance, thinking mortar and some musketeers. I already got those. So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. And I will catch you guys later.